My view on the Hatton Senchenko fight. Hatton hadn't fought in 3+ years since his last fight against Pacquiao in 2009 when he was destroyed. Second round, one punch. So him taking 3 years off, he wanted to come back to boxing. He said he didn't want to fight a tomato. He came back and took a tough opponent, in his view, which was probably about right. Former champion, Senchenko. Round one, Hatton, was just mauling and pressing him, making a brawl out of it. Senchenko just he didn't really know what to do too much. Same thing in round two. Hatton was just mauling him, pressing him, but Senchenko was dipping quite a bit of his punches, making Hatton, swing wildly, was missing and stuff like that. Round three, Hatton was landing more of those mauling, clubbing shots. He was using the jab a little bit, but he was still pressing him. Round four, I thought Senchenko was winning that round until Hatton stunned him just a little bit. I gated around the Hatton. Round five was more of the same, brawling, mauling. Second half of the fight, round six, that's when I noticed it before, but that's when I really noticed Senchenko was just boxing Hatton, outboxing him, moving, making Hatton swing wildly. Hatton wasn't landing as much, popping Hatton's head back. Round six, round seven, round eight. Even more in round nine, he was just outboxing Hatton. Hatton was slowing down, wasn't coming in as much. And when the times he did come in, swinging wildly, he was tired, mouth wide open, huffing and puffing. Maybe that was due to the 3 years that he was out. Who knows? Ninth round, he knocks Hatton down with a body shot. Hatton tries his best to get up, just couldn't do it. Senchenko wins the fight. At this point, Hatton, being that he came back, I think he should retire for good this time. He gave it all he could. His best just wasn't good enough. Senchenko just really took it to him in the second half of the fight. My personal opinion, if Senchenko had a little bit more power, he'd have knocked Hatton out a whole lot sooner. He would have. Hatton is a brawler. That's just who he is. Can't change who he is. That's what got him to win the title when he beat Zhu. That's just who he is. He's a mauler. He's a brawler. He's a guy who likes to pressure you. That's just what he does. Like I said, in the second half of the fight, Hatton was slowing down. He broke him down. He was swinging wildly. And, he was just having a harder time just landing. And he wasn't coming forward as much. That's what I viewed from it. Good win for Senchenko. People picked him to win, but if it were close, they would have probably given it to Hatton because he was home. He hadn't fought in 3 years. The crowd was on his side. But at the end of the day, Senchenko just broke Hatton down in the second round and then just eventually got him out of there. And, that's all he had to do. That's my view on the fight. Leave your comments, good or bad. For those who subscribe, thank you. For those who hadn't subscribed, do so, and there'll be more videos in the future. Until next time, everyone.